everybody, Gigaraptor here with another tutorial. We're going to be doing Java today. Finally another programming tutorial for those who unsubscribed because I did physics. So, what is Java? Java is a fourth generation programming language, meaning that it incorporates object-oriented design as a primary sort of aim. So, why was it designed? It was designed because it can run on, because they wanted a easily programmable thing that could be run across multiple platforms with relative ease, just provided their virtual machine was ported to it. So that's why Java existed, and that's why it's pretty much thrived until today. So you may have heard of some things like Minecraft that run it. So yeah, that might be why you're here. So enough of that bullshit. Time to get started. First of all, go to Oracle. Oracle. There we go. We're going to go here, and then we're going to go to downloads when this loads. From here, we're going to go to Java, and go for Java SE, Java Standard Edition, which means Java Standard Edition, so it's the standard stuff. So we're going to download JDK, which stands for Java Development Kit, not JRE, which stands for Java Runtime Environment, even though JDK comes with JRE. JDK allows us to develop software for the JRE, which means we're allowed to do Java, basically. So that's basically what you're going to need to do. You download that, and you can use a text editor of your choice to write out the code, or you could just download this and use this as a integrated development environment instead, because NetBeans is the development environment. But one I quite like to use, and I've mentioned in other tutorials, is Notepad++. This is used primarily on Windows, as you can see. So you can go here and download the installer and just install that. Great piece of kit. I'll be using this for the tutorial, and I'd recommend you use it too, because it's a great editor and it's also quite good for non-programming things as well, like just typing out random stuff, notes and things that you need for like if you're designing something for your programs when you've developed when you're good enough at programming. So let's get started on programming itself. First of all, you'll notice that the file here is called hello.java. This is important because this dictates what our public class is called. If this bit here isn't here, the program simply won't work. This name has to be exactly the same, and it's case sensitive as this, not the .java bit, the hello bit. Public class essentially means that the program can access it and use it. So it's probably a necessary thing, especially considering what we're going to put in next. So what we're going to put in next is public static void main string args. This is something called our main functional method. What this is a method that's automatically executed when you run your code. So whatever goes in here will be run automatically, whether that be functions or anything, or variables. It will be executed and it will exist, at least with a couple of exceptions, but we'll go on to that. Public means it's accessible by the whole program. Static means there's exactly one instance of this in memory, so it doesn't overwrite itself. Void means there's no return type. We'll cover these things in later tutorials. And main, just the name. It needs to be called main because if it doesn't have a main, it won't be executed. String args is command line arguments, which we'll cover in another tutorial. So, first of all, what we type is system. This refers to pretty much anything like system input, system output, things like that. So it refers to basically anything that you could use from a system that you would want to use. Out refers to output functions and the like, and print line refers to printing a string and a line with a line on the end, a line feed character for people who are interested. So we type hello world in here. If we can spell, I swear I must be dyslexic today. So what this does is it will print this to the screen, and then on the end of it, it will put a line feed character, which will cause a new line to start. So if we've got so what it's going to do is it will output like that. That's what it will do. You don't want to put things like I just typed into your code because it will break your code, by the way. So it's probably worth mentioning that. So now we're going to get out our command line. Clear it. And then we're going to type in java c hello.java. This refers to this over here, so it will find our source that we'll be compiling, and this will compile the source into usable bytecode for the Java virtual machine. And it works. Now if we want to execute this code, we call our Java virtual machine by typing java and then hello. Note this generates something called java.class. This creates hello.class, and when we are calling it, we're going to completely omit this .class bit on the end. In fact, I'll show you it. Hello.class, yes. We're going to be executing that. So we're going to go java hello, and as we can see, it's outputted our code. So that was it for the first tutorial. Next tutorial we'll be looking at variables. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode, hopefully. Bye.